Okay, you guys, welcome to our team call tonight. Thank you guys all for jumping on our team call. I love seeing your faces because I see your posts, but I like to see your faces. Okay, you guys, the reason why I picked for the team call to be called 10 Times Your Life. It's so funny because just in the last few weeks, I've been through a lot of life-changing things that has just made me decide to just go for it and quit holding myself back. And then Amy listened to this awesome call from Josh Coates that he did for Micah's team retreat. And hey, Donna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm trying to mute myself.
Oh, you're fine. So she told me about this call that Josh Coates did for Micah's team, and it was called 10 Times Your Life. And I've listened to the 10 Times Rule over and over. That book, it's amazing if you guys haven't listened to it. But it's really just about getting out of your own way and just going for it. And so tonight on this call, I'm going to kind of talk about some personal experiences that I have been through in the last little bit with just my own business, with my own life, and kind of how I've seen the change in it because of me backing off of creating big goals for myself. Okay, so it all kind of started last year, right around this time. I had probably 5 or 6 coaches that were only one emerald from diamond. And we were just running, and I just felt all this momentum. And I felt did I freeze? Am I back? I'm I think I froze, or you guys all froze. So I just felt all this momentum, and it's kind of funny because now I hear over and over, don't get to diamond and then go to management mode and try to manage your coaches and try to get them to their goals. You've got to keep going yourself and keep building your own business, because it's kind of when you get all of these challengers in your challenge group and they tell you their goals and they want to lose 50 pounds and they want to do all of these things, and then you invite them to the challenge group and they don't even show up for day 1. Do you guys have challengers like that? It's so weird. They have these huge goals, they want to do all of this stuff, and then you're wait, you didn't even join the group. You haven't posted once, and now you're not talking to me. This is so weird. It's they just can't commit. So, it's so you can't just those challengers. You can't count on all of those challengers to get in, show up every day. Every single one of them hit their goal weight, and you just rocked out their life. And so it's just okay, I want to get to 5-star. I'm going to find 5 coaches and help them all get to diamond. That is impossible. You cannot do that. Because you have to think really big. Anita's if you want to get to 15-star diamond, you got to think 30 diamonds. She's you got to think double what it's going to take, because half of them are going to fall off. Half of them are going to have things come up in their life. Half of them are going to get to diamond and 1-star, 2-star, and then quit out of nowhere. You never know what people are going to do. So I found myself in management mode last year. I was running this push to diamond. I was so excited, and I'm totally going to be 5-star by summit. And then one by one, they all quit. I pretty much went back to oh my gosh, this is so weird. I had several of them. One quit for depression. She had depression really bad, and this was just causing it to be worse because she was stressing out. And then one went back to her own other passion and just all of these things. And I'm just oh my gosh, that is not the way that I saw this going. Well, on top of that, my income just started going backwards. And Like it just started like pretty much getting cut in half. And so at that time, it was almost like I just didn't even know how to dream anymore, because I had all of these dreams, I had all of these plans, and then it all crumbled down in like a matter of a month. And so I found myself not doing the things that I had done the months before. Like every month before the first of the month, I would get out my big whiteboard and visualize like, okay, these are the coaches I'm going to help get to their next goal. This is however many challengers I'm going to find. This is how many coaches I want to add to my team. This is my goal for myself and my own business. And I would write it all out, and every day I would look at it, and I would look over the names, and I would think of all these people. Well, I quit doing that. Like I didn't do it for like 4, 5, 6 months. I quit setting big goals. I just decided, oh, I'll get to Success Club 10. Like that is my bare minimum. I'll get to Success Club 10. So what did I do? Like I struggled getting to Success Club 10. Like if you set little goals, you're going to struggle to get. I love you. If you set little goals, you are going to struggle to even get to that goal. But if you set big goals, you're going to surpass the little goal, your bare minimum goal. So my goal was always like Success Club 30. My goal was always like 10 to 15 new coaches. Like I had huge dreams, and then all of a sudden I saw myself like, oh, I'm fine. If I hit Success Club 10, that's it. Like that was my only dream, my only goal. I let go of everything else, and I just kind of quit dreaming. So anyways, then I decided, you know what, just like a few weeks ago, okay, I started looking at my business, and I'm like, okay, this is just crazy to me how it's all gone backwards. What have I done different? And I realized like I haven't been like setting such big goals that it got me excited. Like I was setting just like the goals where I could just kind of do the same things every month and get there. And so a few weeks ago, my whole world like came crashing down on me all in one day. And it was on Dax's birthday. So we were like struggling really bad. We barely had enough money to pay like a few of our bills that needed paid. And my husband called me and he's like, okay, today is the day we're supposed to sign all the kids up for baseball. And it has to happen today. So I'm like calling all these people that I have to pay bills to that day, like our gas bill, like our phone bill, everything. I'm calling everybody to like spread it out to see if I can get our kids signed up for baseball. Well, I get it all figured out. I get on to sign them up for baseball, and I had this feeling like, check your bank account before you sign them up. So I go check my bank account. Some credit card bills came out that I didn't even know were coming out. And I was like, oh my gosh. Then we were like negative $100 in our account. I didn't have money to sign our kids up for baseball. Like I was a hot mess that day. I was like, what in the heck am I doing? Like, this is not the way I want to live my life. So I'm bawling. I don't know what to do. I'm just like a stress case. And Zoe comes home from school and she's like, and oh, this is another thing. So it's Dax's birthday, and I let them pick like their birthday dinner and what kind of treat they want for their birthday. And he wanted like super simple sloppy joes and brownies and ice cream. Well, I had no money to go get the stuff for his sloppy joes and brownies and ice cream. So Zoe walks in the door and I'm like bawling. And I'm like, what in the heck am I gonna do? And she's like, I've been saving up my babysitting money. I will go buy the food. I'm getting all emotional. So, you guys, I didn't mean to like bawl. Okay, let me take a big drink of my Energize. Okay, so she goes to the store and gets all my stuff, and I feel like a big failure as a mom. And right then, that night, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done doing this. I'm done. I am like just done. So I sat down and I wrote out my goals, and I'm like, I'm going to make a change in the way that things are going right now. So I said a prayer, and I'm like, okay, I am going to do whatever it takes to change our situation. And so I went to work, and I busted my butt for a couple of weeks, and it has woke me up to just how important it is to set huge, exciting goals that makes you not just do the same bare minimum things every single day. Because it's like what they say, doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same results. It's like, that's the definition of crazy, right? And that's kind of what I've been doing all year long. Is I haven't missed a month of getting Success Club 10 because that was my goal. But if I had huge, exciting goals, I would have way surpassed that. And I would have, I quit posting about coaching, and I quit recruiting, and I quit doing all of the things that were building my business in the first place. So, this month, what is it? It's the 9th, and I've already signed up 7 coaches. I'm at Success Club 14. Last week, my check was like $970. Next week, it's $973. It was just me, and it's easy to look around and go, I want my team to do this, and I want them to have success, and I want them, if they were having success, I would be having success, but then I just started thinking there's so much I can do. There's so much I can do for my own business that I just need to worry about what I can do and lead by example, and then they can set their goals and they can hit their goals. So anyway, it's just been super exciting the last couple of weeks because it has seriously been mind-blowing to me what can happen when you just make a decision. When you make a decision to quit living the life that you're living, or quit doing the bare minimum things that you've been doing for way too long. And it's just crazy. So I'm trying to think what I was my mind is all over the place. And another thing. So since I got my account I'm Success Club 14, and so my husband, I just decided I'm going to start building his, and I'm going to act like it's my account and it's the beginning of the month and he's at 0 and he has no coaches, and I am just going to go gung-ho. So I messaged Amy, and I'm like, will you race me? This is the things I have to do to keep me excited. I'm super competitive, and I almost need it to feel like a game every day. I'm not just on here posting, I'm here for a purpose, So I messaged Amy yesterday, and I'm like, okay, we're going to have a competition against each other. We are going to race to the end of the month because she lost her diamond. She's trying to get it back. And she had a few returns, so she's -3 Success Club points. So we're both kind of okay, we got to hustle. So, in January, I set this goal to be at 2-star diamond by the end of this month. And March 1st comes, and I'm I don't think I'm going to hit that goal. And then all of a sudden I'm no, I'm going to do whatever I can to hit that goal. And I can control my husband's account, so I'm going to get him to diamond so that I can at least be 1-star. So I message Amy. I'm like, we're going to have a competition and we are going to race each other, and we're going to have a few things. We are going to race for Success Club points in my husband's account and her account, and we're going to race for diamond. So if if I win in Success Club points, we're going to go to lunch and she's going to buy me lunch. If she wins, I buy her lunch. And then for diamond, we're going to like spend $50 on each other, whoever hits diamond. So you got to just think outside the box of what gets you stinking excited to do this. You know what? Don't like just be comfortable. Don't just, okay, I did my 5 invites. I did my 5 ads, because honestly, 5 invites a day, 5 friend ads, it's not going to get you to huge goals that you want to be at. You got to think big. And it's kind of like I lost the fire inside my soul when I was just kind of going through the motions and doing the bare minimum. And now that I have these humongous goals that are super stinking scary, I just feel like I'm just like so excited I can hardly stand it, because I've got things to do, and I have a lot I need to accomplish in just a few weeks. So I just want you guys to dream like super big and set your goals so they're not really attainable, because it feels like, okay, diamond in 3 weeks, can I do that? Like, because it took me 7 months to get to diamond when I started as a coach. So I started thinking like, that seems like a crazy, ridiculous goal. But then I went on YouTube and I started watching all of these coaches who got there in 7 days or got there in 10 days. And I'm like, where are you going? Yeah. Oh, I forgot. And I'm like, I can do this. Like, it's possible. It's just that you have to have that fire that's going to make you do whatever it takes to get there. So don't just set your goal as like diamond by the end of the year or 1 or 2 star by the end of the year. Like, set your goal for something so big that you have to hustle every single day. Because a lot of times if it's like, okay, well, I got all year to get 2 people to diamond, you know, or I've got all year to get myself to diamond, you're not going to hustle. And so I have huge goals to be 10 star by the end of the year. And that's stinking scary to me when I'm sitting here where I am. But I think what woke me up is that horrible day when I couldn't afford anything. And then also my memory on Facebook the other day of when I became a diamond coach 2 years ago. And I'm a diamond coach right now. And I'm like, no, this is not okay. Like, I have got to help my team get to their goals. I've got to make some amazing things happen. And like, I love that we do team calls every single week now. I love that our team is like totally coming together in the team page, because I think it was all me before, because that's exactly like I dropped off when all my coaches quit. I kind of just went off and did my own thing, and I walked away from the team page because I felt like I wasn't a good leader. And there was just so many things that happened there that kind of pulled everything apart. And now I just feel like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Like, people are showing up in the team page, they're cheering each other on, they're jumping on the team calls. Like, we can do such amazing things in this business. We just have to have huge goals, you guys. And you don't have to count on the few coaches that you have underneath you to do stuff. You just hustle yourself. If they come along with you, awesome. You're just on this ongoing train and you're just hustling, you're hitting your goals, you're bringing people with you. And it's kind of like those challengers that never show up for the 50 pounds that they want to lose. You can't like beat yourself up over that. There are coaches that have huge goals too and never show up. one day in their coaching business. You know, like I've had getting started right calls with so many coaches, and then they've never shown up again. Like they're just like, oh, they forget about all their goals and dreams. And so you have got to just look inside you and dig deep and set humongous goals that make you excited to show up every single day, because that has changed my business in 2 weeks. Ever since the end of February, I woke up. It was February 23rd, and I'm like, hey, I am game on. I am ready to change my life and this business and build this team and help these coaches have amazing success. And it really is like a decision and huge goals and huge dreams and a huge passion that just makes you excited to show up every single day. So go out there, make some huge, huge goals and message them to me. I want to see what your goals are. I want to hold you accountable to them, because I know when you speak it out loud and you let people know what you're going for, you're going to try even harder to get there. And so I love you guys, and thanks for sitting here listening to me bawl. I had no idea that was going to happen, but you know, sometimes it just takes something like that to wake you up and make you realize, like, you know what? This is not the way that life is supposed to be. And I have a choice. You know, I can sit here and have a pity party, or I can go out there and change some lives and make some amazing things happen. And so anyway, do you guys have anything you want to say? I just left you all scared to death. You're all, oh.
I love it, Kate. Makes me excited. It makes me like totally want to do that. Like just change, because I have never put my goals down on paper, like really what I want, you know. So, and that's a huge reason. That's why I'm stuck where I have been for 2 years.
It makes a huge difference.
Yeah. So, and I think that one thing that I need to do better at too is even just like telling Tim what my goals are, so that, you know, he can, you know, follow up with me as well. Like, because he knows that I want to do the business, but he has no idea what I want out of it, you know, and where I want to go with it. So I think that's a big thing to tell somebody that will help hold you accountable to that.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone else?
Yeah, I was going to say, so Katie had posted this, right? You guys saw that, I hope, like that within the last week. Look at Miss Donna. Wow. Sorry, I didn't bring any prizes, Donna. But that was impressive. But this has made such a difference for me this week. I printed it out and was like, I'm gonna follow it, because I've tried so many different things, and I just thought, you know what, I will give it a week. I don't know that this was the best week to choose, because my husband's gone and like mass chaos has ensued at my house, but like this was Tuesday, this was my schedule, and I wrote down from 4:30 a.m. until I went to bed, I had every half an hour blocked. I knew exactly what I was doing every 30 minutes, to include like when I was teaching, when I was doing whatever. And then this is my list. I added all of these friends. I messaged all these people. I followed up with all of these people. These are my hey girl messages. Like, I hadn't done this for I don't know how long, as far as making sure that I got that number of messages out and added all of those friends. And like, this is my Wednesday. I did it again because I had a plan. Don't be looking at my names, Katie, because I'm in this game. You're going down. So, but it has made such a difference. And I am, Katie and I were talking, I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. I love this. I love being able to write things down and check them off. And like, even if I didn't write it down, I will go back and write it down so I can check it off. And it truly has made such a difference this week. And I have had 20 to 30 conversations going all week. And like, it just is continuing to build and cycle. So it works. Like, it really does work if you follow that plan. And it's very basic, simple, but it's working. So I would highly encourage you guys to try it, even if it's just 1 week. Just try it 1 week, and see, because I know I have lost so many different people. I started going back through my messenger and I was like, oh, they were going to order an all access pack, but I forgot to follow up with them. And now they're doing something different. And so there's so many things that have fallen through the cracks because I haven't been doing my follow up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And that's Shar started doing that, and she's like, oh my gosh, like my business is changing just in a week. So she is gonna go like have 1 month at a time, like printed and bound, so she has like just months of books for the whole year. And I love that. I think I'm gonna do that, because I printed off 1 week too, but it's kind of like getting all wrinkled and it's a mess on my books. On my desk. So I'm like, I think that would be awesome to have like a little spiral bound one for every single month. So
I checked with Kinko's, and if you do it single sided, it's like a little over $70 a month if you did that, and 60 something if you do it double sided.
was it black and white, or did you do the color?
No, that was color.
Yeah, so I do black and white. I think that would be a lot.
Well, I printed in mine in black and white, but some of the things didn't print because I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't. So it doesn't look great. Like, you can barely see the bottom words there. You can't really see the lines on the paper, on the papers. But.
Katie, I wonder if I can probably pull it into Adobe and edit like the font colors and do a black and white version so that you would get all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous. That's way too, like, I'm not willing to pay that much for green.
And it's so much different in price for colored, and I bet it would only be like maybe 20 or black and white.
I would think so. I would think it would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll look into that. That's a good idea, Amy. Let me know if you can do that.
If I can't, my husband can.
Okay.
And he comes home tomorrow.
Okay, anyone else want to say anything? Do you guys want to tell me your goals? Because I am here to listen. Just get them out there. Yell them out. I told you guys mine.
Okay, so I've been writing while we were talking. So I did 10 star by the end of the year. I've got to go big so I can hit something, right? I need to go for 20 Success Club points every month so that I'm getting somewhere in my business. My diamond goal is April 9th because that's my birthday. So I figured it has to be before that. Otherwise, I don't know what my punishment is, but it just has to be.
If you want in on our friendly competition, you can be in on our competition. We can all race to the end of the month.
You guys might be like, too hard? No, I'm just kidding. But you're scary.
We are scared.
I was going to say, we're both doing max 30. We're like, bring it. Bring it. If I can do max 30, I can do anything.
Oh. Okay, you're going to do it. And I'm writing your goals on my board. Okay. Right alongside my board. Me and you are going to be walking 10 star together. We're both going 10 star.
Okay.
Yeah. So when's your 5-star goal?
Okay, I hadn't written down that one that far. So, I was writing down the perks. So, like, when I hit diamond, I'm going to buy myself a desk so I actually have someplace to sit every day. I sit on the floor, like, at the coffee table. That's my desk. And it's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
My 2-star is going to be anniversary trip money. My 3-star will be my summit flight. Will be my reward.
So
That's
3
as far as I got
stars.
so far.
So you're going to walk the stage at Summit 3-star. Is that your plan?
Well, at least because that's how I'm paying for my flight.
I'm holding you to it. So mine is 2-star by the end of this month, 5-star by the end of June, 7-star by September, the end of September, and 10-star by the end of the year. So we're in a hustle like we got muscles, because we do. Okay, anyone else want to share? Because I'm good at holding people accountable. Huh, Aim? Okay, you guys, I love you, and I'm happy to have you in my life. And thanks for hopping on. Oh, I was going to ask. So this would probably be way too late for Donna, but do you guys like the 7 o'clock, or would 8 o'clock feel better? I feel like nobody's hopping on. And Donna, you can come in your pajamas with a towel around your head.
But they're super cute pajamas.
Yes, they are. So I'll put it in the team page. Maybe I'll do a poll, but because I want Donna to be here. So we might keep it at 7, but I was just thinking last time when we did it at 8 that one night, we had a lot more people hop on. So I just wonder if 7's kind of a busy time for people.
I think we should start doing it at 8 and do it all, and we can start it with like vinegar shots.
Donna got me.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes. Hey.
I will come at 8. That's what time? Daylight savings time is. Does that make it later or earlier?
Well,
I don't
it would
understand
be
time changes.
10 o'clock your time, wouldn't it? Because you're
Right.
2 hours after us.
So I'm 2 hours now.
And you'd still be 2 hours.
Oh, so it won't change. Okay. Well, yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
Okay, we'll see if that works for people. Yeah, Donna got me and Amy drinking vinegar this week, and we both feel like we want to die.
Is it growing on you yet, at least?
You like
do you
it?
feel like...
Are you putting lemon in it? That
What's
helps
the
a
honey
lot.
in, guys?
No, I just put cinnamon, and then I expect it to taste different every time, and it doesn't. It just tastes
I've
like
done it different every time, and last time I just did it with the spoonfuls, and it was like I was drinking whiskey. I'm all,
Yeah, so my last one, I did 2 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons vinegar, and a half a lemon.
Did you put honey in it?
No.
No.
I'm trying
put cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
The cinnamon, I think, is what made it smell more like feet. I think it was the cinnamon because it doesn't smell like feet anymore. I can't really describe the smell. It's not good. But I figured if I keep going, I'm going to wake up like a size 0 tomorrow. So I'm going to keep.
I know. I'm like, why is my belly fat still hanging here after the last 2 days?
Stop it, you guys.
Oh.
I got my kids to drink it. Like, really?
Yeah, I noticed that, Amy. You got your kids drinking it.
My daughter loved it. Callie loved it.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's so funny.
I don't know that she would take the straight shot. What I told Katie and Donna, I was like, next time I'm just gonna chug it like a frat boy. Like, I'm just. But man,
Oh, good.
it's nasty, Donna. It's nasty, but apparently it works. So
I'm sticking with it.
I'm like, Punta Cana's coming up. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, it's a detox. Do you have to be by the bathroom for something like that?
No.
It hasn't caused. Oh,
It doesn't have that issue.
Sure, Amy, you do. She's been on the pot ever since she started.
That was my biggest concern. I was like, Donna, what if I take this and then I go teach a class and I like put my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, you're still recording.
I work at school, so I don't dare do it yet.
No, it's not horrible though. Like, honestly, it's not like you don't get like raging diarrhea or anything.
No.
I have noticed an increase in the
Yes.
amount of times I go, but it's controllable.
Yes. I agree.
I have not had an accident yet. Not healthy yet because anything's possible.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not apple cider vinegar, it's just vinegar.
Apple cider.
Cider.
With
Oh,
the
okay.
mother. Apple cider vinegar with the mother.
Mother.
With
Yeah,
the mother?
It says the mother on the apple cider vinegar, which means it has the nastiness in the bottom of the thing.
Oh.
It means that, so with the mother means that it has all of like the bacteria and all of like, it's the healthier version basically. So it's got lots of stuff in the bottom. You have to shake it really, really well.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's awesome. You should all try it.
We love it.
We all should try it.
You really make me want to.
Do it on Facebook Live, ladies. Do it Facebook Live.
I couldn't believe how popular that post was. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought nobody was.
We all was like, do it.
Yeah, that was.
Crazy.
Yeah, Donna, you got us hooked. So obviously,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
You just want to be one of the cool kids.
I know. Drink some tea too.
I'm like, is that just straight tea, or did you put something nasty in that too?
No, my just bedtime tea.
Oh,
It's my bedtime. Oh,
Hey guys, thanks.
thanks, Katie.
Have a
Hey
Great
guys,
job.
thank you so much for everything. I love
You're
all of you.
welcome. Love you.
Love you.
See you
Good
guys.
night.